Texas's first black radio station owner, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, I go way back. He and I worked together back in the 60s, late 60s, and early 70s.
66, 67.
No, I ain't that bad. Yeah, got talked to. Yeah, I'm crazy as hell.
I was 7 years old in 67, so.
You should have known.
Wow.
I was 7 in 67. So
You were 7 in 67.
I was 7 years old in 67.
That's
I was learning how to drive then. You know, and we used to dress up and go to Mr. Hot Dogs.
Yep.
That was like going to Papa Do's today.
Yep. Get your $1.50 hamburger.
Yeah. That's right.
I'm gonna stop telling my age, though. So.
You is old, man.
Oh, I'm old.
All right, guys. Okay. All I want for Christmas is you. Hey, this is naughty Santa here today. And I am live, I guess, with my co-host and my double co-host, LaDonna and Francis Larkin.
Good evening.
And then also I have my our Thursday night crew with us. You know, we invite them on here, so they've been crewing like with Chris Jones and Terry Roy and Trish. Say your name.
You can never say my last name, Kern Primo.
Primo. Okay, baby.
All right, Tony. We getting ready to mute your mic. We already done told you.
All right, hey, listen.
Take that head off.
Hey, look. I'm not a Santa, baby. I'm not a Santa. Hey, look, yes, Lord, we got our guest. She's on from Seattle, Washington. Bonnie Bubbling Brown Sugar from the American Blues Network, right, Bonnie? Hey, turn your mic on. You're muted. Turn your mic on. Now you're a radio jock. You don't even know how to turn your mic on. Get your mic on, man. Get the mute on. Turn the mute on.
Tony, don't do that.
Now turn it up. Turn your mic up now. Uh-oh. I see we about to have some issues right now. That's why I want you to get on this air 15 minutes ahead of time so you have all this together. Now, let's start all over again. Bonnie, can you hear us? Testing 1, 2, 3. Are your mic open? Are your mic open? Are you muted? Unmute your mic.
If your
All right.
mic is red, Miss Bonnet, that means it's muted. So click on the little icon that looks like a microphone.
Can you hear us?
She can probably hear us, Tony, but we can't hear her.
I'm going to move on and let's see here. I'm going to move on and wait till she get it together. And just say, hey, Marva here. Hello, baby. How are you? Good evening, everyone. Let me see if I can get on the phone and see if I can get her back on the air, guys. So in the meanwhile, I'm
Part
going
of the problem, it looks like she's got an earpiece in that's probably not jiving with whatever the settings are.
I don't know. So, guys, I tell you what, we'll be back in about 30 seconds and let us work on this young lady, Mike, and we get back. Welcome to Knowledge is Power Podcast Live with your host, Tony Redfro, and my co-hosts, LaDonna Sherwood and Francis Lawkins.
Knowledge is Power Podcast Live starts now.
Let's see if we've got you now. You there? Oh, no. You're not on. No, you're not. I can hear you on my phone, but I cannot hear you on the air. So I tell you what, we're going to move on and you go
Put it on speakerphone, Tony.
Go to your speakerphone, okay?
No, you put it on speakerphone.
Pick up the speakerphone now. You go to speaker. Don't be waving at me. Go to your speaker. Let's go. All right, now, there we go. Hey, did anybody
find the earpiece out? If she disconnects her earpiece, then we can hear her regularly.
Yeah, probably disconnect your earpiece. Maybe that'll help too. Okay, so anyway, we're going to move on. Again, we're going to be, our guest tonight is going to be Bunny Brown from
Tony got that dollar store Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah. No, boo. I got some technology over here. Wait till next week. Amazon gonna be wore out by the time they get coming in here my house. I'm gonna wear that. Ooh. I got some more equipment coming. We're gonna. I can just push the button and y'all just show up. I can see your gold teeth in your mouth and all that kind of stuff.
Oh wow.
So anyway, let's go here and we're going to talk a little bit about the show tonight. And it's going to be a tribute to the Kjet radio station legend Boyd Brown and the Boyd Brown Day. With of course our guest, we're trying to get her back on here. We talked earlier that I said, hey, let's find out the mic check, let's do all that kind of stuff. You know, we're radio people. We're supposed to do this ahead of time. So that's going to be that show is going to be. Is it going to be Friday? Yes. I tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to go and I am going to move on and go to the ad that this show is all about. Okay. Let's see if I can do that.
Beaumont and surrounding areas. Get ready. It's the Boyd Brown Day KJET Solarama. It's a tribute to radio legend William Boyd Brown with an old school house party with many special guests, DJs, celebrities, comedians, and a special guest appearance by Beaumont's mayor, Robin Mouton. Friday, December 10th, 8 p.m. at the Sarah Street Wellness Center, 3455 Sarah Street in Beaumont.
Join me, Bunny Bubba and Brown Sugar, at the Boyd Brown Day KJET Solarama.
Please bring non-perishable food items for the food bank.
We're gonna have a good time.
Don't miss it.
All right, boy. How we like me doing that kind of stuff, boy?
It's pretty good, that Tony.
Hey, baby, hold on. Hey, ain't seen nothing.
Man, you stepped your game up.
Hey, man, I stepped my game up, but since Dollar Tree went up $1.25 on me,
Oh no.
they got a little bit too high, so I can't buy my equipment over there no more. Yeah, so I got to go somewhere else. I get my dope man guy to help me out a little bit. Hey guys, we're waiting on our guest. We're waiting on our guest to reappear again, and so we're gonna kind of ad lib what we're doing and just have a good time as we go on. So let me ask you this question while I'm on here: did my Texans win today?
Yeah, 0-31.
What? What?
Y'all had the 0.
Oh. Who did they play?
Hey, wait a minute.
I think they played Ozan, I believe, or somebody. So
That's a shame, Tony.
Or BU. They played BU.
Y'all no good, dirty dog.
I'm not a part of that.
Yeah,
I am.
Y'all talk about my team. Yeah, just go fund me.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, we can. There we go. All right.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, buddy. All right. God, no, I ran the promo. I'm running this tight. I'm running a tight board here, baby. So anyway, we've got Bunny Brown with us, ladies and gentlemen, and on Now This Is Power Podcast Live.
Yeah, guys. Now I can't hear you, but I'm just going to start talking. You know, this is all about my dad, Boy Brown, and you know, Tony and I were talking earlier about everything that Kjet meant to the community. I mean, from gospel music included. You know, this radio station was invited to see the president out of all the black radio stations in the country. You know, Beaumont, Texas was recognized everywhere because of KJet radio station and Boy Brown. So I'm coming home and celebrating Boy Brown's Day. Last year, the city council, at the time, Mayor Becky Ames, granted the Boy Brown's Day KJET celebration. So we're in the middle of the COVID-19, so only a few people could attend this event. But this year, we're going to celebrate with the city. And I mean, I am so pleased at the recognition and the people ready to turn out and celebrate my dad, even though it went real deep and real dark. We're going to celebrate the good part, the good things he did, the people that he influenced, the music that he brought to us, the live entertainment he brought to the city. So it's going to be a joy to be there. And you guys talk about it, build it up, and I'll see you December 10th at the Sarah Street Wellness Center. Now, you know that's the old Milton Y. However, it's redone, real classy. It's going to be a great affair. And, you know, Super T, you are the baby boy of KJet. So you are going to be standing tall and showing out, huh? I'll see you guys there. Enjoy the evening.
Where you going? You going already? You through? You done?
Yes, I can't hear you guys. You can hear me.
Yeah.
I'm having audio problems.
Okay, all right.
I don't know sign language, so I'm gonna I can't read lips. You know what I'm saying?
we're gonna see you Friday.
I love you guys. Tony, talk
yes,
about my dad. You know so much because you were the one who covered his air shift the day he didn't make it, remember?
Yeah, I think I remember. That's been so far long back.
So we're gonna celebrate that man.
You try to make
and
me feel,
guys, I'll see you there. And thank you. I'm so blessed to have this opportunity to come home and still be healthy and safe and in the sound mind and drug free, you know, to show how you can turn your life around. You know, if I can do it, anybody can do it. So I'll see you guys in Beaumont. I love you all.
All right, Bonnie. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. See you in Beaumont at the Sarah Street Wellness Centers. That once was the Milton YMCA here in Beaumont on Sarah Street. So that's going to be Friday, the big day. So on that, on a note on that is back in 1968, 69, maybe I was around 12 years old. I entered into the broadcast. Started working at the radio station part time as a junior. Actually, I was in my ninth, sophomore. I'm sorry, I was in eighth grade, and I guess it took me about a year or two. By the time I was a sophomore in high school, I was a full time air personality in KJet, and it was my senior year. Because of course, I was raised by old men like Willie Knight and Willie K. Boy, Cal Weaver, all these old guys they was family. I mean, they was.
You gotta say Willie Knight and Senior, man. You gotta let them people know that.
Oh yeah, Willie Knight and Senior. Well, they know Willie
right.
K. The Bar Wonder. But anyway, and
Born Wonder.
I was the oldest teenager in the world. But anyway, I was a young kid, and it was all fun and game with me because I was having a good time, and these guys this is their livelihood. This is how they took care of their family. But anyway, these guys I was raised under, and I grew up real fast. I got to meet artists, the jocks. I got to meet national artists, Motown artists. I was able to go to conventions and black rodeo conventions. I was, and I was even in junior high school, and my parents would, when they would come, when those artists would come to town, they couldn't live in a hotel back in those days. They
stay at their houses,
right? So they would stay at our houses. They would live in our, they'll stay if they had 2 night gigs in the Beaumont area. Well, they'll live with us. They'll stay with us. So I was able to meet and know all the artists, the band, Ray Charles, Bobby Bland, B.B. King, Ike and Tina Turner. You see her get her ass whooped a lot of time. But anyway, I was able to see all this. I witnessed all this. And
a lot of them people used to come to my dad had a store. And now some of them used to come into my dad's store over there on St. James.
Yeah.
Behind old Jake Mizzou.
Right.
Long ago.
Right. We couldn't go. They couldn't go nowhere. We couldn't go to the restaurants. So, my aunt and Mama Lena and all of them, they would cook for these guys, and they would go and eat, and they would go down to the Raven Blue Buddy. Blue Buddy was the old pimp back then in days. No, that's a kid. Blue Blood was a black businessman. One of the first. He was a real black.
Hey man, don't be ashamed because they had a whole brothel downtown.
Yeah, I mean,
it was now known as Crockett Street.
Right, it was real.
Don't be shy, Shane.
I ain't gonna cut no corners. I might have some old heads listening.
on Forsyth Street, all of that.
So all that was just
a red light district.
Yeah, really was. And Urban Street was just like Broadway. It was traffic.
It was lit up.
It was lit up. It had. I mean, you had to wait a while before you could walk across the street because there was that much traffic.
Yep.
The South End, the real South End, where Chris lives now, had about 20,000 people just live in that area. Just period.
Wow.
Households,
Wow.
And
Mobile wasn't that big, so
right,
correct.
So they had,
and the Port of Beaumont wasn't that big,
right? But the guys, the men that back in those days, they walked to work, and they walked to Mobile Refinery, they walked to the river, to the wharf, to the port. That's what they called it back then, the wharf. But they went to the port. I mean, they walked to their jobs because nobody really had cars, And man,
they walked to downtown.
Yeah.
Right.
We had a car, and then we was able to have 2 cars. God damn, we were cutting up them. But anyway, I would ride my bicycle to work, and I started driving where I lived, right? And I would ride my bicycle to work, and I had to be there I went on the air at 7:00 in the evening, so I had to leave home pretty early. And sometimes I would just stay all night if I didn't have to go to school. But the night Bob Brown was injured by the police department, they put him in a Nelson one night at the downtown at the Tahiti Club right there on the. Is it
Orleans?
No, it wasn't Orleans. That's Nature's and Forsyth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a busy red district at that time. Yeah. So and I happened to be on the air the night that happened, and I get the phone call around 11:30 that night on the air, and I had to try to reach out to his wife and Bunny's wife, mother, and although, but anyway, make a long story short, he was paralyzed from from the neck down. I'm sorry, he couldn't use none of his limbs, and so that's what I'm saying. I'm going back to say this been going on for a while back. Police brutality here has not just started. It's been going on for a while. Okay,
Correct.
And he Boy was a air personality at Kjet. He was president of the Black Negro Radio Association, the Jack the Ripple Convention, vice president. He was also a sideline promoter, record promoter for Motown Radio. Motown Records. So he brought shows to town. He also had a drive-in and an auditorium. So one show was at the Raven in Beaumont on Friday, and the next show was in Port Arthur on a Saturday. So hey, bro, that was a big weekend, So I was able to be around all that and saw that, and Boy was more of so when I learned how to promote yourself and promoting yourself, this is how I was able to do this, and it came naturally. And I was telling the crew here, the panel here, is that earlier before we got on the air, this is the only show that I can talk about without having to read scripts or program the show. I can just ad-lib it because I lived it. But anyway, we're gonna have a tribute to Boy Brown on Friday, December the 10th. I think it starts at 7:30, and it's going to be at
all I want to say is whatever you used to do, that's in your former life, because right about now all you doing is stuttering, fumbling over words, mispronouncing everybody's name, and baby, let me tell you, while you ad-libbing, you be breaking all the rules.
Hey, I broke the rules back then. Ain't nothing changed. And I changed it. None of us knew how to talk.
I remember them nights of listening to you on the radio.
Yeah, man, shit.
All of y'all.
Yeah, they couldn't read. Shit, they be reading. Yeah. We had to read the news. Remember that, Terry?
I remember.
Days we had to read the news back then.
I used to have to go get a newspaper to understand what they were talking about. So
what a disaster.
I said, let me go get a newspaper, see what they're talking about.
We didn't have no damn news department. We were the news. I said, oh boy, it's 5 minutes to 8. Let me run it in the news and get that we call an AP printer and
the weather.
Funny, Tony.
The weather was worse. I told them, they say it's gonna rain the next day, and the next day it's sunshiny.
I forgot we had the weather too. That was some days that day.
Yeah.
Wow.
I would get to school the next day. My English teacher would tell me, she said, "Come here."
Need to listen in class.
I listened to you last night. You play some good sounds. But Debbie was cutting your words off. You gotta do better than that.
That's why you think that you're doing such a fine job. This is why you try to critique me and Francis, and you are, boy, wrong.
Actually, it's my mic. My mic is. I got to put that screen on because it cuts some of my words off. So I'm gonna upgrade that into a better mic so you can understand what I'm saying.
No, that's not what LaDonna said.
That's what I used to sound like.
No,
when I was on the
not
radio.
what I'm saying. It's not the microphone.
LaDonna said you need a few English classes.
Huh?
Who?
What?
English
classes. What did he say? Where you from?
English classes.
Where you from? Damn, I understand what he said. He said English. I thought he said Danish. Okay, what is that?
English classes.
English classes. Man, I'm too old to be around no damn English classes. Y'all don't understand what I'm saying now. I'm sorry. I
understand you clearly.
I know you do, Terry.
Yeah, that's
I don't
your
talk any better.
No, that's why you got 2 co-hosts, because you knew that you were going to need somebody to be able to articulate.
Translator.
No, I got I asked a co-host so it would take some of the work that I was doing and also operate the keyboard back behind the screen.
No,
That's
you
why.
just wanted
That's
two pretty
To
why.
faces.
translate,
You
to
just
Yeah.
wanted two
translate.
pretty faces
I do
to help
ask you
your
something. Have you
voice.
Two
found that
pretty
man yet?
faces that translate well, that
That's right, right,
articulate
right,
and
right.
diction
Now I
that
got now
voice very well.
now I have excuse me. I'm sorry. I had Trisha here. Wait, did I have to call your
You
name
still
right?
can't say my name.
See what I'm saying? That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You've been on the radio for 20, 30, 40 years and you still can't pronounce people's names.
It's just Trisha too. It's not even like
Trisha. Trisha.
Trisha.
Trisha.
Good evening, Trisha.
Hi,
hi.
Trisha. Trisha bring a little color to our show. I asked Trish to come in. I asked Trish to come and join our show so she could bring a little color to it. You know, it was a little too dark, so we lightened it up a little bit.
Well, that
But-
redhead thing going on.
Yeah.
Red everywhere.
Now I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you ladies right now. I want to see your face live, especially my two co-hosts. Oh Lord.
My camera's broken, and I
Your
wasn't
camera
really in a
broke.
hurry to fix it.
Well, don't go to Dollar Tree because they raised their price. They raised
Which
their
you
price.
know that I'm coming back from Arkansas, so this is why it's dark, so you can't really see me. But I'm cute. Don't play with me, Tony.
Yeah, it get
Already
dark
let
coming
him
from
know.
Arkansas.
Yeah, you better be careful.
Be
I
dark
never
up in
forget one
there.
time.
So,
I never forget one time I went to Arkansas. I never forget. I was working for working for the record company. One Electric Atlantic Records when I got out of radio is I think that was back in 78. Yeah, 77, 78. And we was coming out of Pine Bluff, Arkansas. And we was driving. And we was on the highway and you know what we was doing. I ain't gonna say, you know what, doing them thing when them roaches on the wall. we had one in our and we was on our way back from
I'm trying to tell you.
we
I'm
was
trying
back-
to tell you.
we was on our way back from Arkansas on the highway, and we saw those bright lights hit us. Woo! I said, "Oh, Lord have mercy! What I'm gonna do here? My mama gonna whoop my." I got into a survivor mode. I went special need purpose. I went special need. I refused. Coming back.
Mike special needs.
That was my survival mode, man. You know, you gotta get that mode when you're trying to survive.
see, the
But
further
anyway,
you go up north in Arkansas, man, they turn all the lights off up there up north in Arkansas.
Nothing but here-
Fayetteville,
Yeah, hilly
they
and
turn the
all that.
lights off. Be so dark.
Yeah, boy, it's dark up there in them hills. I'm telling you. Ooh, it get cold in the wintertime. It get cold. So while we're here and talking, we still got audience. And what is the results on the missing person Ed Phillips? Phillips. In a word,
Actually, there
Nothing.
is no update. We haven't
No.
found them. There's nothing really to report. We have several leads. We have several different types of information, different possible sightings. But the man has not been found. Whether people saw him here or there or wherever they may have saw him, he's no longer there, and we just don't know. So the search continues. And I'm not really certain to what end or what maybe needs to happen next, but he's not been located or returned to his family in any capacity.
And Miss Katrina wants the media to retract their statement of him having some type of Alzheimer's and dementia because he does not.
He does not. Right.
I didn't even hear
saw
that.
Yeah, I did. I read that, and I contacted her, and I said, "Hey, wait a minute. You didn't tell me that he was in dementia." She said, "No, baby, that's not true. He does not have dementia."
So the media said that he did, and there's no reason for them to have said that?
Correct.
Said that.
I guess it was
correct.
speculation because I've gotten a lot of people asking that, and I just told them I was unsure of, that status.
Hey guys, speaking of our neighbors and taking care of our neighbors, I have another video I like to show if I can. Let me do get here and see if I can get it on here. I'm gonna share the screen with you guys. This is a family in the Pear Orchard. The name is Guy Landry, the Landry family that lived at 4150 Goliad Street between Sarah and Leela Street. Their home was burned out completely, and they lost everything they owned. And I think I have something I can show you guys because I want to make sure that we try to help these people here. Take a moment. This is the home of Guy Landry on Goliad Street. His family was
So it was their vehicle too.
yes. Here in Beaumont in the Pear Orchard neighborhood.
Did it start at the vehicle, Tony?
Looked like it was inside.
They lost everything in this fire. The home is totally destroyed. They escaped with only the clothes on their back. We here at Knowledge Power Podcast Live would like to help this family get back on their feet again. It's a horrible sight to see that a family can lose everything they have but the clothes on their backs. And we're asking everyone.
How many is in that family, Tony?
I think it's 3. Please.
Okay. Children?
Let's help our neighbors. Let's help a brother. Help brothers helping brothers. Neighbors helping neighbors. Let's see if we can make a difference in someone's life who has lost everything they owned all their lives.
What types of items are they needing right now, Tony? Can we put together maybe a list?
We're going to have well, let the video. Can you hear me on the video? With the information.
No, I can't hear you.
Help this family, the family of the Landry family, here on Goliad Street, 4120 Goliad Street, here in Beaumont in the Pear Orchard neighborhood. We're asking you to donate. You can. $1, $5, $10, $20, whatever you can. We're asking you for this, and we're asking that we are good. We know the things that we can do by helping others. How God blesses those who help others. And we're asking you to let's help support this family, the Landry family, Guy Landry and Tessie Landry and her family, as we try to help them get back on their feet again. Yes, I took that video on Thursday. I went to the home myself and talking to the mayor, Mayor Mouton. I understand that she was helping and assisting this family. They lost everything. Matter of fact, they was in a sleep when this fire was started, and and the one of the gentlemen had something in his throat where he couldn't talk. What you call that?
A trach.
Trach. Yes, he had a trach and he couldn't talk, and he had to try to rescue the other brother that was in the home that last week, and so they barely made it out. I mean, barely made it out, and they only had the clothes they were sleeping in was the clothes they was. They would walk out with. That's all they have, clothes on their backs. So the sister Tessie Landry has started a GoFundMe on that for them to try to help them. I think they're trying to raise $2,500 to help get them back on their feet a little bit. So I also have my relative of my brother's keepers. She's also is Andrea Hunter. She's working on trying to help out this family as well, and a few of the churches in the area. So I want to bring that up because this is what we do here at Knowledge is Power. We just don't broadcast, podcast, guests, and what's going on with the events or knowledge or education. We also are welfare helpers. You know, we want to make sure we help those and our loved ones in our communities. And that is what we're going to strive to do whatever we can with all with the resources, the little resources we have to make everyone aware of what's going on in our communities. You never know, you might be next. So we want to be able to help each other, and we want to make sure that our community know and be aware of what's going on around uh, in our area. Hello.
Yeah, bad
Yeah.
connection.
Okay. Hey, I know.
Got
I
Well,
know.
your
bad
We got
internet
connection.
lost
was
a little bit.
fading
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Okay. So we I saw that we lost a little connection a little bit, but came back. But anyway, that's what I was saying that we need to help. You know, knowledge is us here at Knowledge is Power Podcast. We are not just a podcast crew. We're just not here to showboat. We're here to help our neighbors in our communities, our loved ones. So, you know, because anybody could be next, and we want to be able to help them because we're not getting that on the news. We're not getting in the newspaper. We're not getting the news. No one is aware. So this is what we're out to do. So people, if you're watching our show, you're listening to our podcast, please share our podcast with everyone you know because we want to make sure that we get this message out to everyone in our community right here in Southeast Texas. All right, guys, anything else?
So a recap of that event that's happening on what the 10th.
Yes.
It's BYOB, and where is it at?
At the OYMCA, the LL
How much are the
Marcel
YMCA.
tickets?
Street.
$15 at the door.
$10 at
50,
the door.
15. $15 at the door.
What
Now
time does it start?
should I wear my finest leisure suit?
Girl, just throw them,
I'm
just
just
throw them hips,
asking.
just throw
What
them
time
hips
does
out
it
there.
start?
What time does it start?
8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock. I don't,
Mhm.
you know what?
Is it a dress up party, Tony, or does it have a theme, or is it
Casual,
just
I think. I'm not sure. Let me see something. I tell you what. Let me do this again. Let's go back to this. See if I can pull this up again. And we'll
Oh, he fancy.
Yeah, I'm telling you, let's try
Yeah,
this
ain't he,
again.
Chris?
And we all
he
know the
can't
next
just
thing.
answer the question, Chris? He got to go refer back to some article, ad, or whatever.
I couldn't remember.
Clearly.
Yeah, let's see here.
I thought
Let's
it
see.
said 7:30.
Okay.
While he's pulling that up, I did um I did some research. Boy Brown was born April 3rd, 1926 in Savannah, Georgia. He
Mhm.
attended college at Savannah State College and was blessed with four children. In 1956, he married Mary Ann Brown and uh, was blessed with four children: Lavina Brown, Rosalind, Rhonda, Vincent, and Virgil. Um,
Yep.
Billy,
Then you have
aka
the second.
Bunny Brown, Roderick, and Regina and Kevin,
Right.
who are both deceased. His first professional position at a radio station was in 1952 at WAR in Savannah, Georgia. He then accepted a position with WTHT in Hartford, Connecticut before starting his historic career with KJet radio station. Boy Brown rose to the top of KJet and became program director, music director, and announcer. KJet was Beaumont's first American-owned radio station at 1380 on the AM dial. KJet was also known as being located at 1250 AM and 107.7 FM on the radio. KJet operated in the early 1950s through the 1970s. KJet Radio was one of the few Texas radio stations invited to the White House by the late President Richard Nixon to be honored for their great influence and success. KJet did not only provide secular music, but was honored for their great influence and success. Was very well known for gospel music they played and the gospel disc jockeys who ushered the music through the community. KJet played the hottest rhythm and blues and jazz. It really depends on which year of their operation you happen to tune in, but you could always hear music by the greats James Brown, Ray Charles, B.B. King, Johnny Taylor, and Little Richard, only to name a few. In fact, the legendary James Brown and William Boyd Brown are family, and their talent and love for music runs deep in the family's shared passions. Many will remember KJet's popular slogan in the 1970s, sunrise to sunset, your best bet is KJet.
Yep, that was back in the day. You know, we had an AM station and we had an FM station. But before they had the FM station, there was only an AM station.
All right,
and
now pull up the video, Tony.
Oh, yo, you want the video? Oh, shit. Hey, you said nothing, brother. Hold on. Let me finish
the
what I was saying.
details.
And so when the AM station went off the air at sunset, so whenever the sun went down, we went down. And so this is when they purchased the FM station. And this is when a couple of guys, older guys before me, Duke McCoy and Babe Allen and John Ray, I can't think of John Ray's last name. Godly. But anyway, all those guys was ahead of me. And I learned from all those guys at night. You know, when I got on the air, it was every night it was a party at the station. They thought it was the bomb. But anyway, we're gonna go back here and I'm gonna tell you about the Friday night deal. So one more time. Let's Super Tree do it. Oh, but shit, this real that download. Where's it going? Come on now.
That's the internet.
My internet.
Get ready. It's the Boy Brown Day KJET Solarama. It's a tribute to radio legend William Boyd Brown with an old school house party with many special guests, DJs, celebrities, comedians, and a special guest appearance by Beaumont's mayor, Robin Mouton. Friday, December 10th, 8 p.m. at the Sarah Street Wellness Center, 3455 Sarah Street in Beaumont.
Join me, Bunny Bubba Brown Sugar, at the Boy Brown Day KJET Solarama.
Please bring non-perishable food items for the food bank.
We're gonna have a funky good time.
Don't miss it.
All right, now. All right. We got it. You got all the information you need there.
I got all the details.
But LaDonna,
December 10th.
That's Friday.
Food,
right.
Non-perishable items for the food bank.
I still didn't catch the time, Tony.
I didn't
8 o'clock.
8
o'clock p.m.
Okay,
15 at the door.
All right. So that's
December 10th.
That's December 10th.
Wear your finest leisure suit.
That's all right with me, but girl, just woo.
I got my
Francis.
I got it.
Francis. Just look for the naughty Santa. He'll be there.
Lord have mercy. Somebody
better help him.
The naughty Santa gonna be there. Shit. Guys, I'll tell you what. We have a guest on Tuesday. I'm not sure, but if so, I will let you know. Let's see here. Trisha.
Yes.
Did I say that right?
That's good.
All right. So we got that for guys. Stay in touch. Stay focused. Make sure we get in touch with everybody we need to get in touch with, and we want to make sure that we pass on to all the news to our community. So with that said,
let's not forget for the non-perishable items that they mentioned in the video. That's super
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bring in non-perishable. Yeah. So we're gonna make sure we bring in.
Non-perishables is like canned goods, stuff in a box, MREs, different stuff like that. That's non-perishable. I mean, because they gave a lot of them away during the storm, and I know a lot of people don't eat that, so pass that on.
Who that is cooking in the kitchen tonight? Y'all Lubis?
That's over there. That's at Chris' house.
Chris,
no, not this time.
It must be Trisha.
It's not me.
Somebody
It's probably me.
Rubbing off on Trisha. She's over there.
No, we know that's not
That's why
you.
my camera's off, so nobody can see me chasing him with the pots and pans.
I know it's not you, Terry, because you don't want that house wash dishes, so I know that wasn't you.
Yep.
You don't want to bust them subs.
That's right. Gotta get a wife a break, man. Gotta give her a break.
I'm going out in here my kitchen and clean up and.
Come on, in my kitchen.
Wait a minute. What y'all think so funny? What's so funny? Y'all talked about
Because you're just going to go online and talk crap on the internet.
Y'all talk about... Hey, by the way, speaking of the internet, guys, hey, please, those are watching or listening, hey, we have a very, very interesting Facebook page on Knowledge is called Knowledge is Power Podcast members only page. Please sign up on it because it's some great information, news, national news, and current news, and also history. I love Black history, so you'll catch a lot of that on there. And some things you're gonna see, you'll look at it and you read and say, "Golly, I never knew this." So go back and do that, and because that is something I enjoy doing, is studying Black history and what happened before our time, or what happened. Actually, sometimes it happened right here currently. But anyway, we've got to do that. Anyone has the last word before we go?
Yes, actually, I do.
Okay.
My husband is we have an art gallery here in Beaumont. I didn't know that until recently. Over
It's
on
downtown,
Franklin,
isn't it?
Yeah, it's on Franklin Street.
Yes.
They're doing a
that's in my
gallery show this
neighborhood.
weekend. I think it's going on all month, but all of the local artists have submitted artwork, and it's for sale, and it's really cool stuff. I don't normally do the art thing, not creative like that, but I went last night with my husband, and these guys are really, really talented. It's amazing what's over there, and I think everybody should go take a look.
So where is it?
And that's the the art studio on Franklin Street.
Yes, yeah.
Downtown
Okay.
South End, Beaumont.
Yep.
What time is there a certain time frame?
I don't know off the top of my head. I know yesterday was 7 to 10. I think it's in the evenings. I'll post it online.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Appreciate that.
Look for me online as well.
Were you going
And
online,
I'll
Chris?
look for the art studio online.
Okay. I'm sorry, it's 12 to 5. What days? Monday through Friday, 12 to 5.
Monday through Friday, 12 to 5.
Till the 18th.
Okay, very good.
Well, great. That's perfect. Francis,
What's up, Tony?
we've gone backwards, so let us know about power. Like knowledge is power, please.
Oh, Knowledge is Power Podcast Live is a platform to share important information by educating Southeast Texas African American communities with valuable information on health, education, finances, politics, and business. We take pride in keeping our thumbs on the pulse in this community.
Yeah, and also we're on Facebook Live, Spotify, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, Apple iTunes, and more. So with that, any last word for guys before we close out?
Just want to let everybody know this is a good time for giving. And the best way to really give to me is each of us have a job. If we can take $25 a month and put it in an account, at the end of the year, we can make some family real proud and special. Make them feel special by giving them that money.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
That's
really
what I
good
know. That's what I do.
Okay. So let's get
$25 a paycheck. I know, out of your own, for your own self.
Right. I'll take
and by the end of the year, you'll be amazed what you save and can give to a family that has nothing.
Right. Absolutely. So I'm going to try to be creative also and try to come up with some things that we can do to give. And that's what that's what we're all about here. So let's do our best I will contact you guys about, of course, by our group text, and we'll come together on a date. We get someone to sign to do that, to take it, get a record of it, and so we'll start that on starting 2022. Okay.
All right.
All right, guys. We thank everyone for watching. We thank everybody for listening and
Join
watching
your
our show.
local NAACP.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sure enough, don't the NAACP has a
It's Magnog being served over there.
NAACP has a banquet coming up. We'll talk about it Tuesday, though, Tony.
Yeah, it's on the 17th at the is it at the event center or is it at the civic center?
The Civic Center.
Civic Center, yes, that's on the 17th, and the guest going to be the guy on XM Satellite Radio. Come on, help me with that name. I listen to him every morning. Joe Madison. That's it. Joe Madison. All right.
The NAACP got it though.
Yeah.
I rolled that one out there, didn't I?
Yeah,
He gave him
Joe.
One thing I gotta tell you, man. When you get old, boy, like I understand what my mother used to tell me. She said, "Boy, it's something getting old."
when you get old, you gotta learn to laugh at yourself.
Better or you'll piss yourself off.
Yeah. Well, it's scared, but by me thinking of that name scared the mess out of me. Cause shit, I thought maybe I was better. At least I can think it start coming to me,
I'm gonna have to go back and look at this one just for that point.
What you say? Just to make sure it's right. Yeah. Join your local NAACP. Participate in the banquet that we have coming up on the 17th. I will say this: your NAACP is only as strong as its membership.
That's right. That's right. Hey, listen, my cousin. Shout out to my cousin Lillian Brown. Shut up, girl. Sometimes my tongue get tired.
Hey, one of these podcasts, we're gonna have to go to talk about how to switch some of these events around that they have in the city.
Yeah.
Like the different parks and things like that.
Right.
It's time we stop settling for one section of town where we celebrate at. And celebrate all over town.
Right.
What's wrong with Juneteenth being downtown?
There's nothing wrong with it.
And I'm talking about what you talking about, like on the Great Lawn, Terry?
Yes.
I like the sound of that. That sounds nice.
Why we gotta be stuck back in Terrell Park?
Oh, why has
at first, I will say this. At first, when it was first started with Councilman Jamie Smith, that was the only park that was pretty much the size that will hold us all. Now that they do have access to the event center and the Great Lawn, I think that's phenomenal.
Stacy Lewis mentioned that to me the other night. Him and I were talking. So why not?
I think that's phenomenal, City of Beaumont.
Right now we settling. The same thing we fighting for, which is to have freedom. We settling for something that we given. So why we got to settle for something like that?
I like the sound of it being on MLK anyway. So I mean, because again, like you said, there are a lot of things, especially on Juneteenth weekend, like that's happening throughout the entire city. There is Sprout Park that's jumping. There's Pine Street Park that's jumping. There's the river that's jumping. There's Charlton Pollitt Park that's jumping.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's like, even to believe it or not, even Rogers Park be jumping on Juneteenth.
That's where it needs to be too.
Especially for the basketballs and stuff like that. So I agree. I mean, it should jump from park to park, especially parks that could, I guess accommodate the crowd. You have College Street Athletic Complex. I mean, it'll be like a big family reunion. Something
Yeah, I
that
mean,
I think we should bring to Beaumont anyway. Is you know a back home reunion or something.
yeah. Everybody
Where
say they for
everybody,
diversity. You
yeah,
know, you say you're for
and yeah.
diversity. Let's see. Let's see if you are. So, you know,
Okay,
that's
my
just me.
friends. Okay, my friends. Let's see what time it is. Oh, it's my time. Gotta go. The sexy naughty Santa gotta go. The sexy naughty Santa.
You know what?
Santa, the
Francis,
black Santa,
cancel his
baby.
camera.
The black Santa,
Francis,
You know
baby.
what?
Somebody mute him.
Right now. You're
Hey,
canceled.
Chris, he need an auto tunes.
Yeah.
No, he gonna think he runs that big.
Oh, y'all something else. I tell you, man. I can't deal with y'all no more. You talk about my football
Man.
team. You talk about
Oh, by the
talk-
way, shout out to the Washington football team. We told Las Vegas. We told Las Vegas up to 9.
I mean, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up, Chris. I'm glad
We
you
got
brought that
5
up. Let me
minutes.
tell you why I'm saying that.
4
Because
minutes.
let me tell you something. Just yesterday morning, something came to me. And I said, you know what? You're right. Washington gonna win that division, Terry.
Oh, I know.
They're gonna beat. I'm telling you, Washington gonna win that division.
They play
And
Dallas.
I don't want to
next
hear
week.
nothing from them cow. What they call themselves?
Uh-oh.
They play next week. So
They play next week.
yeah, Washington and
I
Dallas.
don't know what they call the fans,
Shuck it
but
now.
you know, we
Yeah.
we
Them
do go up
Cowboys gonna
against the
be in trouble
Cowboys.
now. Because I said it. They are going to
We
beat.
got like what back-to-back division games. So
Yeah, they gonna win. They gonna win that division. All that smack they talking about. They might not even make the playoff with their dog butts.
Well, we know the Patriots are, so you don't need me even saying nothing. So
They got nerve to talk about my team. I'm looking out. I'm looking for next year
what team, Tony?
if they don't move them.
What team? Like what team?
Man, come on,
You
man.
talking about the Texans?
Oh, come on, man. Come on, man.
You talking about the
Come on.
Texans?
Man, we.
Oh man, I'm not.
A lot of people
That's
watching
my.
us.
I'm.
A lot
I'm
of
not
people
gonna,
listening
I'm not,
to
I
us.
bull crap you not.
A lot of people
I bull
listening
crap
to
you
us.
not, Tony. That's my second team.
That is.
Yeah,
You
like
made me feel
outside
good.
of the. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
But I'm
But
so glad.
the
I tell
only
you what.
reason I run with the Texans is because I don't have my Oilers. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. You know what? I want y'all to understand this right now. And I post this. I want y'all to understand this. At least I had enough sense, and I'm glad I did. I built it up in me. I said, I am not going to the ball game. I come home to Beaumont. I said, I am not going to attend the Houston Texans game in NRG Stadium Sunday. So this morning, I never thought about it. And I'm so glad after what I saw a little of today. I am so glad that I had enough sense not to attend that game. I was better off going to Walmart and sit on the bench and watch all y'all stealing for Christmas. Y'all got your game going. Look, I heard a woman cuss a woman out at the cashier. She said me $2.80. She said, shit. She said it'll be $108. She said, shit, I'm going to the checkout self-service checkout center. You too high in this cash register. But anyway, guys.
Good night, y'all.
It's time to go. I'll see y'all Tuesday. I'll let you guys know what we're doing, and we'll go from there. Ain't nothing but a party over here. Ain't nothing but a party. Don't tell me nothing. All right, guys. Thank you for watching.
This that kind of
and listening.
foolishness you do on the round table.
Be good, Tony. Be good.
All right, be good. Love y'all. Talk to
Love
you later.
Thank you for watching Knowledge is Power Podcast Live. Be sure to like and subscribe to all Knowledge is Power social media pages.